Good morning, Taurus, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of June the 9th to the 15th, 2024. I've already cut your decks and I've shuffled them all 5 times each, utilizing the numerology of the date June the 9th, 2024. So let's dive right in. Oh, we are starting with the star. Very awesome to see. Star is about healing, it is about hope, and it is a card that signifies or illustrates the archetype of Aquarius. Aquarius is the water bearer, and as you see, she is obtaining water, she's pouring water actually into the pool of universal consciousness and onto the land. So she's nourishing herself. She's nourishing her environment. This Aquarius is about grassroots, communities, taking care of the people, okay? And it's about self-care. So maybe this is something that is going to be very important for you this week, is taking some self-care initiatives, maybe getting a massage, going to yoga, going for a walk, just taking a break, relaxing, reading a book, doing nothing, maybe. That sounds good. So definitely asking you as well to really start questioning what your North Star is. So what is your North Star? It's something that you work toward. It's like your purpose in life. What gives your life direction? Like, you know, the saying, like, follow the North Star. What does that mean to you? Is it in alignment with your values? Does it make you feel good about yourself, what you're doing? Do you need to pivot and start thinking about these things and align yourself more with something that gives your life purpose instead of just working for someone else and being a slave to the matrix, working 50 hours a week and being allowed to take a 15-minute break, lunch break, and then you're allowed to see your family for a little bit on the weekend? What gives your life meaning? What would give your nourishment to your soul? Start thinking about these things. What is your North Star? This card can also indicate attention coming in for you. So if you've been applying for work, or you're doing videos on YouTube, or you're doing something in the community, perhaps if you're seeking out clients, there's going to be some positive attention coming your way. Okay, then we have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords here can indicate that there has been some anxiety. Maybe this is what you're trying to heal from here, what you're needing to take this self-care week from. Maybe your work isn't in alignment with your higher purpose and your North Star. It doesn't give you meaning in your life. And it is a struggle for you to wake up every day. Maybe you have a toxic work environment. Maybe it's just you feel like what you have to offer the world isn't able to come through in this job. It just sucks the soul right out of you and you dread going there. Maybe this is not even about work. Maybe this is just about something in your life that you're healing from, that it's been giving you anxiety. Maybe you're feeling anxiety. But know that you have the power within you to change this. We need to be careful not to fall victim into the victim mentality, because we have the power to choose how we react to certain situations. Now, that is not to say that you're not allowed to feel emotions, because that is what makes us human. Well, actually, animals can feel emotions too, but that's another story. Emotions are part of the human experience, and they make us feel they tell us a story. They are like our soul communicating with us what doesn't resonate with us and what does. And so if you're feeling anxiety, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling melancholic, that's your soul trying to tell you something that perhaps you're not in alignment with, something that you're spending your time on. Maybe you're worried about what's going on in the world right now. There's a lot of changes. Things are starting to shift to get even more chaotic with some of the news that's coming out about something going on in Mexico and a new human case, and there's war, and there's political stuff happening. But you have the power to choose what you focus on, right? What nourishes your soul? Aquarius, like I said, is the card that signifies. No, this is the star. Is the card that is indicated of the sign Aquarius, and Pluto right now is oscillating its final dance between Capricorn, which is top-down authoritarian regime government structures. And like I said, things are going to be getting louder. It's in the anaretic degree right now. It's been going back and forth between Aquarius and Capricorn. And in the fall, Pluto will be going into Aquarius for about 20 years or so, or 40 years. I don't remember what it is. But this is about more of the people-oriented, grassroots community organization. And the top-down authoritarian structure is collapsing, but they're starting to get louder and louder because they know they are collapsing. So they're going to keep doubling down, but we're going to win in the end. So just be mindful if things are making your energy lower, if watching the news or wherever you're putting your focus on is making your vibrational frequency go low and you're into fear, you need to focus on other things, okay? Turn off the TV and start focusing on nourishing your own soul and nourishing your immediate environment. This is your soul, this is your immediate environment. What can you control? And start developing your North Star and developing your purpose on how you can make your immediate family's life beneficial or better, and your community. Because this is how we're going to change. You see here, there is two people dueling. There is a person with a knife, that is the aggressor, and there's the victim. Who are you going to be? You need to get out of your comfort zone here. Take the comfort blanket off and get out of bed. And find your North Star. This period of anxiety is almost over here. This is the 9 card. 9 is almost at 10. 10 is the completion. 10 is something is dead, done, and over with. But these are your thoughts here. Swords are about thoughts and mental capacities and ideas. So you need to get out of this. There's no comfort in this. This is holding you back. If it's a work or if it's where you're putting your focus, that's lowering your vibrational frequency, or if it's a relationship. Yeah, so yeah, okay, you're really being encouraged here to focus on your values, focus on what nourishes your heart, focus on your North Star and what's giving your life purpose. The Queen of Cups, she can be quite emotional. And so perhaps this is because we're going along with this, something is making you feel really bad and you're being encouraged to follow your heart. This might be a work environment, a relationship, or just life in general. Finding your purpose in life will give you something to focus on that is in alignment, and make sure it's in alignment with your values. And if it's work or just being involved in your community, trying to make a difference. You see here how she has a cup, and it looks more like a trophy. And this is because she is very proud of where she puts her focus on, and anything that she takes care of or puts her focus on is very dear to her heart. She doesn't do things for that's not in alignment with her values and her purpose in life. So she takes really good care of them. She nurtures them. She nurtures herself and the things that she puts her energy into. This queen also is very intuitive. She's very psychic and she's very magical, and she seeks out occult knowledge to help her. Occult is not negative or evil or bad. It's just defined as secret or hidden knowledge. There is a lot of information out there, not just what is fed to us on the mainstream media. And if that is what's giving you anxiety and depression, you need to look at other ways, or maybe just shut it off altogether. There's other information out there. We live in the age of information. You can seek out your own. Seek out information that helps nourish your soul. Maybe you need to take a break from the external world and focus on healing yourself first before you can help your community out too. And that is where you're going to find your North Star. Okay. But healing must be done first for sure. With the star, we have the King of Swords, because the healing is going to help you think more logically. The healing is going to help you think more practically and with reason and logic. The King of Swords is very cold, kind of. He thinks with his head very clearly. He sees clearly. And after you heal, this is going to help you balance yourself out here, because you're really emotional right now. Not to say that that's bad, but you can't function properly if you're overly emotional. When you're reacting to things too emotionally, you need to start thinking a little bit more logically and practically, like the King of Swords here. Where am I? This is going to help you heal. This is a card that also indicates someone that you can seek out advice to, someone that's an expert in the field. So if you're looking for healing, or you're looking for someone to help you heal, seek out a therapist, seek out a spiritual advisor, seek out a tarot reader, or seek out someone that you feel comfortable with that can help you navigate your way forward. As an astrologer, there's stars here. Okay. But you need to heal. There's healing here, and you need to start getting clear on what is important to you, and you need to start clearing out your mind. Do a detox of your mind. There's a falcon here as well, and this is showing you need to focus more on, focusing more on what nourishes your soul. Training your focus. To not focus on things you cannot control, and that lower your vibrational frequency. Because you have a lot to offer the world, Taurus. And you can't do that from an highly emotional state. Emotions are good. You need to have a balance of the logical clarity of the King of Swords and the intuitive, emotional, psychic, magical Queen of Cups. Now, there could be someone coming in for some of your Taurians, because we have the Queen and King here. And it could be an Aquarius, so keep that in mind. I don't really focus too much on love, because I like to focus more on personal development. But that being said, I will mention it if it comes up. Okay, we got two cards that wanted to come out together with the Nine of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So the Queen of Wands is she's bold and assertive, and she goes after what she wants, and she doesn't back down. She's very confident. She loves black cats. And in the time of the tarot when it was created, black cats were considered to be very unlucky and bad vibes and like negative. She doesn't care. She likes something, she will have it. She will go after it, and she's not apologetic. You could be very attractive right now as well. And like I was saying, you could be getting a lot of attention with that star card. The Queen of Wands is very attractive. And you see here, she's holding up a sunflower. And the sunflower follows the sun all day. Its head will turn with the sun. And so you're being encouraged, like the North Star, to face and to go after and seek nourishment from whatever is in alignment with your higher purpose. Because it's what is going to nourish you to become and to self-actualize into your highest potential. Then we have the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords is a golden card. It can indicate like theft of thoughts and ideas. But it's more of a card of strategy. So you see how he is here? He's stealing the swords of an opposing army he's at war with. They're in right here. He's broken into their encampment. And he's stealing their swords so he can mitigate any people dying from actually having to go to a hot war with them. So I'm getting two messages here from this card. You should be strategic in how you go about. No, I'm only getting one message here. You need to be strategic with where you're putting your attention, because there's psyops everywhere. And that's what's giving you anxiety here. Like, the thing is, like, a lot of the stuff that's going on in the outside world. So be strategic in where you're putting, be strategic on where you're putting your energy and what you're watching. You need to step and be bold and assertive and start balancing out your emotional and your logical, your capacities in your mind, and focus on healing. Okay, so be strategic with where you're putting your attention. That's what I'm getting here. Because if you're just focusing on what you're being fed, you're going to fall into the trap. Yeah. Stand your ground and focus on yourself this week. Like, really take that time for self-care and maybe turn off, like, take a break from the reality. Don't go on the internet. Don't watch TV. Don't read the news. You need to focus on being with yourself and nourishing your soul this week, okay? Then we have the Knight of Swords with the Queen of Cups. This can indicate fast-moving changes coming in here. But on a normal Rider-Waite deck, like, all of the other knights are facing forward and he's facing backward. So despite what goes on in the world, or despite how your emotional state has been in the past, you need to move forward on this healing mode. You don't move backwards. It's going to even stress you out even more. You see how this horse is all stressed out? Like, you're stressed out. I'm feeling you're really stressed. It's going to be it's going to be for different reasons for everybody. Maybe there's even like a love triangle going on here between some of you guys and you're stressed out about it. Maybe someone cheated on someone. Yeah. Either way, if this is about the world, I'm not getting anything about work, but if this is about the world in general, or a relationship that has fallen apart because of infidelity, or there's some sort of triangle here. You don't go back. Don't go backwards. You need to move forwards, and you need to focus on healing and focus on yourself and developing yourself and nourishing yourself and doing some self-care this week. Please let me know if this is on the right track, because this is interesting. I haven't had a reading like this before. Okay. So that's all I'm going to stop there. We are going to end off with the star codes astro oracle. We have Libra, balance. So what was I saying before about balancing out the Queen and the King of Swords, like your emotional and your rational side? You're really emotional right now, and you need to balance it out. Seek out advice if you need to, but to get some advice on how to become more objective and more stoic and more rational and logical and more clear-headed. I think you're being overrun by your emotions, and you don't want to go. You need to step into your assertiveness a little bit more. Be unapologetic for who you are. Okay. So let me find Libra here. What number is that? 7, and then we'll end. Libra asks us to strengthen all relationships with an infusion of justice, equality, communication, fairness, and romance. The cardinal air sign Libra is ruled by Venus, and it is balanced scales. Libra is connected to the kidneys, the endocrine system, and all the ways the body comes into balance. The sun shines here from September 22nd to October 21st. Compassion and purpose infuse beauty, and beauty flows from a balanced composition. To bring true balance to the situation, look at it through the lens of justice and ask, what would be fair? Assess what you value, assess what others value, and find compromise. Become aware of any personal bias, whether you believe that your opinion is more important than someone else's or that theirs is more important than yours. Be fair, straightforward, appreciative, and kind. Look at the whole situation for better composition. Balance the colors, the lights, the shapes, and the forms. Make sure everyone in this relationship feels heard. Acknowledge the existing beauty in the situation and ask yourself how you can bring in more. Like I said, you're very attractive right now too. Explore the arts, music, and movement during your healing week. Okay, transmute all that energy into something creative. Engage in expressive joy and let your soul take in this powerful medicine. Whether at work, at home, or in your love life, this situation may require a partnership of equals. As you create beauty and balance in your situation, you may call in new people who might want to dance with you. Meet them on a level playing field and explore what you can do together. Yeah, okay, that's it. If this reading resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That is something that you'd like to do. You could also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I'm truly grateful for all the energy that you've given me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.